When it comes to celebrity babies, Hollywood A-listers want only the best of the best for their new bundles of joy. Can you blame them? So for the perfect nursery, they call our first guest, who's worked with Kevin and Danielle Jonas, and there's their cute little newborn, Elena Rose, right there. Also, Kendra and Hank Baskett, and many more. Please welcome nursery designer to the stars and owner of Nessa Lee Baby with 2 New Jersey locations, Vanessa Antonelli. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, what an impressive resume. I have so many questions for you, I don't even know where to begin. So I fell in love with Kevin and Danielle Jonas on their reality show. I just think, I don't really, I try not to get too involved in reality TV, but they are the absolute cutest.
They're not just cute on TV. They're just so sweet in real life.
So how did you become the designer of a playroom? Now, this is a $14,000 playroom according to Life and Style, which you were just featured in.
It is a $14,000 playroom. There's a lot of things in there that are obviously expensive.
Of course.
And it's going to take them for a really long time, from now until she's probably a teenager. So they're going to get bang for their buck.
So you design with kind of a timeline in mind, where it's something that babies can grow into. It's not just, for the 6-month-old or the 1-year-old.
Yeah, for this particular playroom, it was a challenge because she's still a newborn, so she's not really playing yet. So the idea was to do something that would start now and they could use as a family now, and she could grow into over time. When I'm doing a nursery, it's a little different because it's really just being used for a few years.
Of course. Now, tell me how you got connected with Danielle and Kevin Jonas. I mean, I know you have 2 stores in New Jersey. You have one in Freehold and
one in Livingston.
One in Livingston, and they live right around there, right?
They live near the Livingston store, and the first time I met them, they came in and I worked with them on, baby gear and car seats and, everything that they were gonna need for this baby. And
a lot of things.
I mean, well, do you really need a lot of things? No, we can survive with basically nothing for a baby, but there are things that make our lives easier and as new parents, and those are the types of things that obviously I was showing them and helping them with. And then we talked about their personal style and their taste, and kind of the nursery, the playroom just blossomed from there.
Well, this playroom that you designed for the Jonases is really unique because when I first looked at it, first of all, I thought to myself, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with blue, I'm in love with navy. Isn't it so great? But for a second, I had to stop and think to myself, did I read the reports wrong? Did they have a boy? Or did they have a girl? And I love blue, so don't get me wrong. I'm not, all thinking that pink is only for girls, blue is only for boys. But tell me a little bit about how they decided on that.
Well, Danielle, first of all, I don't know if you've seen her before. She's extremely fashionable and very stylish. And that was one of the main things that kind of attracted me to working with her in the first place. I said, wow, this girl has a great personal sense of style. She'd be great to work with.
Well, their home is gorgeous.
Yes.
From the show, you get to see
And they have a new home now that Kevin actually built for them.
Oh.
So it's a beautiful new home, and this room is going in that new home. And so she was up for kind of anything. She was up for trying something new and different. And I said, what about navy? I gave her a few options and said, what about navy? And immediately the 2 of them were like, we love this. We don't even like the other ones. We want this one.
Oh, I love that.
Because there may be other Jonas babies down the road.
I mean, maybe there's a boy on the way next. I don't know. Maybe this is like breaking news in disguise. I'm not sure. No, I'm just joking.
With the babies that they make, I sure hope that they have more. And if they do, this will go either way. It doesn't have to just be for a girl.
Now, what about Kendra Baskett? So she's having a baby very soon in May, I believe, and you're working with her to kind of develop her nursery.
Yeah, I'm doing her nursery right now.
Gosh.
And she's super cool. She's also really laid back and has a great sense of style as well, and is up for anything. It's not like she's super traditional or, has this idea of exactly what she wanted. So we gave her a lot of different options, and you'll have to wait and see, but she picked a really, really, really cool design.
Can you come here and show us the exclusive?
Yeah,
once it's done, can we get the exclusive on Celebrity Corner?
I have to check. I think so.
So when you're designing for these celebrities, do you go along with kind of their own sense of style, their own personality, or how does it work? I mean, because there's so many different styles that you've designed.
My personal style is modern, so I have a 2.5-year-old.
Like, I love this example.
That's my son. Beautiful.
Oh, this is your son?
Yeah, that's my son's
Oh my
room.
gosh! Wow, lucky little boy. I love it.
His name is Nixon, and that's his nursery. And my style is kind of really simple and modern, with sort of like some striking detail in the room. And that's really what I do when I'm doing something for someone, but obviously everyone's style is not the same as mine. So I try to work with it because I want them to wake up every day. They have to live with it in their house.
Of course.
I don't have to live with it. So I try to make sure that it's something they're gonna see every day and love and be happy that it's part of their house.
Oh my gosh, your job is so much fun. And so do you hang out with Danielle Jonas now? Like, does she invite you over for dinner? And more importantly, are you going to bring me along as your +1?
If I get invited for dinner, you absolutely can go.
Okay, great, I love that. Now, there are quite a few celebrities that are pregnant right now that are expecting, that just announced. Christina Aguilera, I wanna talk about her. Mila Kunis is another one. But Christina Aguilera, she just announced that she's having a girl, which is exciting, because she has a little boy. And for someone like her, you know, what would kind of your ideas be if she said, Vanessa, just, I don't know what I want, you tell me what you're envisioning?
So I think, first of all, I don't know if you ever saw her son's nursery, but it was really cool. It had a round crib in the center of the room, and she brought with her from her tour a huge moon that was actually a little scary looking, but I mean, I guess he was used to it, so that was in the room as well. And it seems like she was kind of into that whole like larger than life cartoon vibe. I don't know if she would go for that same thing for a girl. A lot of times people try to soften it or tone it down for a girl, but I do think she would go for something really bold and cool, like even like neon colors maybe.
I could see that,
like
100%.
a neon nursery, like neon green with a little bit of pink.
I would love that.
Really fun and different.
Well, I hope that she taps you to help her out with that nursery if she hasn't already. But anyway, everybody in our studio audience tonight is going home with a complimentary consultation from Vanessa, courtesy of her store, Nestle, with 2 locations in New Jersey. So everyone can get a nursery consultation for that baby on the way, or friend of yours that's having a baby. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Up next, the menu items at celebrities' favorite New York City restaurants that will blow you away. Stay tuned.